One of the most important stages in an election is the counting of votes. Part of that is processing the ballots at the polling place before they're delivered to the tally room on election night for counting. I'm standing with Henry B. Stanton, one of the county's most experienced inspectors. Thanks for your time, Henry. Henry.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Henry has agreed to take us through the correct procedure for processing ballots in the polling place once the polls are closed. So, Henry, where do we begin?
Well, I've set up a demonstration table right here, and I'm going to show you how it works. So let's get busy.
Okay. Henry, before we begin, could you tell us what's the most common mistake poll workers make when processing the ballots?
I'm glad you asked me that, because there is one problem that we see quite a bit, the write-in portion. It's very important to check each ballot before tearing off the write-in portion. If it's a damaged ballot or a write-in ballot, you must leave the write-in portion attached. If they're removed, it's quite a problem. So leave the write-in portion attached if it's a damaged ballot or a write-in ballot.
So, Henry, what's the first step in processing ballots in the polling place?
The first step is the white box. I call it the graveyard because that's where all the dead ballots go. Before you open the ballot box, you must first place all the unused and voided ballots inside the white box.
Complete the information on the white box.
You then take the white box seal and carefully seal the white box. Do you know why you do that?
Because...
Let me explain. Under no circumstances, and I repeat, no circumstances, do you want your voted ballots mixed up with your voided or unused ballots. So seal those voided and unused ballots inside the white box.
So, Henry, once you've sealed the unused and voided ballots in the white box, you can open the ballot box?
Precisely. The first thing we do is separate the provisional and vote-by-mail ballots. The provisional are pink envelopes. The vote-by-mail are lavender. You separate the provisional and vote-by-mail into separate piles.
What do you do once you separate them?
You count them. Enter the total number of provisionals on line 5 of the official ballot statement. Before you place the provisional and vote-by-mail envelopes inside the ballot security envelope, you count the total number of provisional and vote-by-mail and enter that number on the front of the ballot security envelope. And seal the ballot security envelope. This is a regular voted ballot. Do you know why?
No.
No writing on the write-in portion.
So no writing means it's a regular ballot.
Exactly. Do you know what we do next? Let me tell you. You tear off the write-in portion.
So you tear off the write-in sections on all regular ballots.
Precisely. The ballot goes in the regular voted pile. The detached write-in portion goes in another pile. You do that with all regular ballots. So tear it off. Ballot in one pile, detached write-in portion in another. It's pretty straightforward. It's all pretty simple.
Okay, Henry, so we've sealed the unused and voided ballots in the white box.
Correct.
And we've sealed the provisional and vote-by-mail envelopes in the ballot security envelope.
Correct again.
So now we can begin inspecting the regular ballots.
Almost, but not quite. First, we count all the ballots and enter the total number on line 4 of the official ballot statement. If there are any audio ballots, write the precinct number on back and enter the total number on line 7.
Total number of ballots on line 4, total number of audio ballots on line 7.
Right. Looks like a regular ballot, doesn't it?
Right.
But it's not. It's a write-in. You must check for any writing on the write-in portion of all voted ballots. If there's any writing at all, fold it over and place it in a write-in pile. Do you remember what is really important about this? We talked about it at the beginning.
You don't,
Do not under any circumstances remove the write-in portion from a write-in ballot.
Never tear off the write-in section of a write-in ballot.
Never, ever.
But what if someone writes a joke name or something you can't read? Do you still count it as a write-in ballot?
Good question. Very good question. And here's the answer. If you find someone's written a joke name like Mickey Mouse, or another name, or if you can't even read what's written, it makes no difference. You treat them all like write-in ballots. Rule of thumb. A write-in ballot is any writing whatsoever on the write-in portion.
Okay, Henry, we've covered write-in ballots, but what about damaged ballots? What is a damaged ballot?
Ah, yes, damaged ballots. There are several types. If you find that the ink mark has smeared outside the bubble and into another, or if you find that the ballot is torn or creased, they're all considered damaged ballots. You fold over the write-in portion and place it in your damaged ballot pile. Now we load the ballots in the red box.
Do they go in any particular order?
Of course. Regular ballots go first.
After all the write-in portions have been torn off.
Very good. Make sure all the ballots are face up and all the ballots are lined with the trimmed corner. Regular ballots first with the write-in section torn off. Write-ins with the write-in sections folded over. Damaged ballots with the write-in sections folded over. Audio ballots with the precinct number written on the back. After you've loaded the ballots, you add the ROV card, the precinct ballot log, and the signed red copy of the official ballot statement. Final step, you put the top on the red box and seal it with the red box seal, making sure you cover both edges of the top.
So that's ballot inspection in the polling place.
Pretty much, but there's one last thing. The write-in portions you tore off, bundle them up, place a rubber band around them, place the bundle in the envelope provided. Then seal the envelope, place it in the black supply tub, along with the other supplies.
And don't forget, the red box, ballot security envelope, and green stripe envelope are returned separately to the check-in center. Do not put the ballot security envelope, the green stripe envelope, or the red box in the black supply tub.
And that's ballot inspection in the polling place?
That's ballot inspection at the polling place. Pretty simple, really.
Henry, do you have any special points you'd like to make?
2 points. Point number 1. Never remove the top from a damaged or write-in ballot. Point number 2. Always remove the top from a regularly voted ballot.